Of all the races in professional cycling, few capture the imagination quite like Paris Roubaix. This iconic race is a grueling test of courage and endurance that takes place every year in the month of April in northern France. Starting in Compiègne, northeast of Paris, it makes its way through France's former coal mining region, finishing in the velodrome of Roubaix. The current race route is 257 km long and includes 29 sectors of pavé. That's 54.5 kilometers, roughly a fifth of the entire race distance. These sections of rough cobbled roads, often muddy and slippery when wet and choking and dusty when dry, are what makes Paris-Roubaix one of the most difficult, iconic and unique races in world cycling. Each sector of cobblestones is rated between 1 star, the most straightforward, and 5 stars, the most difficult. 3 sectors in the race have a 5-star rating, and it is on these iconic stretches of pavé that we often see the most dramatic and spectacular racing. These include La Trouée d'Arambert, a long stretch of road through the Arenberg forest, whose irregular, degraded cobblestones makes it arguably the hardest sector of the race. Introduced in 1968 when the course left the departemental roads to make way for the local pathways, the sector was often considered too difficult and too dangerous and was even taken off the course between 1974 and 1983 before returning for good. Then we have the Mont-Saint-Pével, whose brutal, uneven cobbles have become emblematic of the race, often destroying the peloton and separating out the true contenders for the race. And finally, the Carrefour de l'Arbre, close to Roubaix. It often provides the launch for a decisive race-winning attack. Dubbed l'Enfer du Nord, or Hell of the North, the race usually leaves riders caked in mud, grit and bruises, testing them to their limits and requiring nerves of steel, ensuring that only the best and the bravest emerge at the end of the grueling course to complete the 1.5 laps of the Roubaix velodrome in front of a cheering crowd. It was only after World War I that Paris-Roubaix gained its name l'Enfer du Nord, as the war had left the race route desolated and in ruins. Organisers did not know if the route was even possible, but found a way around the trenches and the shell holes so the riders could reach Roubaix. The race was first run in 1896 when Théodore Vienne and Maurice Pérez, 2 Roubaix textile manufacturers and cycling enthusiasts, had the idea of building a velodrome and then holding a race from Paris to their track. Since then, it has been held every year, making it one of the oldest races in professional road cycling, stopping only for the 2 world wars. A history which has seen the dominance of Belgian riders who have won the race a total of 56 times, with Roger de Vlaminck and Tom Bonen each laying claim to the honour of most race victories with 4 wins each.